Here we go, guys. I'm not using my spatula or my cake spatula because I am just doing this right now. But guys, here we go. Okay, I'm trying to get in the inside as much as I like. This is the Bundt. Let me hold it up for you. This is the Bundt cake. I don't want to make no mistakes. If it's slipping and falling. But I'm going in the middle. As you guys can see, I'm trying to spread the icing all around it. Okay, it's a process, guys. And this is sugar-free that I'm using. Well, actually, it's called zero sugar, okay? This is the zero sugar, okay? Yeah, I just chose to do this today. Don't ask why I didn't take the lid thing off. I should have snatched it off when I opened it. But that didn't happen. Guys, look at this chunk here. Look at all this good chocolate. And guys, I'm just going to take my time and go through here and make sure it's covered, okay? It takes a while, but you got to be patient when you're making something, you know, from the heart, or if you want it to be delicious, or if you want it to look good, okay? We don't want to rush everything. Some things is going to take a minute, okay? I let this cake stay in the oven for 39 minutes, okay? That's what the time was required. It was 39 to like 44 minutes or something like that. Of course, I snatch it out at the very first time because I like to check it and see if it's where I would like for it to be in a setting. I always check to make sure it's done in the inside, because you don't want to have a cake that's done on the outside and then the inside is still in a cake mix form. So you want to make sure you're checking your cakes well. Don't rush, guys. If you're going to be in a hurry, just don't bake. Do not bake if you are going to be in a hurry for that day or that hour, or prepare earlier or the day before. Get everything you need, so if you know you're going to be in a crunch for time, that you're preparing early, okay? That's what you want to do. So guys, I'm going through here, trying to go toe to toe. I want to get in the insides as well. I want to turn it so you guys can see it without me making a doozy here, okay? Because I want the inside to be just as chocolatey as the outside. So guys, that's probably why I'm using this little butter knife. Like I said, I do have the correct utensils, but when you're at home, sometimes you just, you know, and especially if it's for family. If it would have been for someone, of course I would be using the correct utensils. I wouldn't be talking over it as much, you know, all types of different things when you're doing stuff for other people. You don't do. Okay, but when it's just for you at home, you know, you could do what you like. You don't have to be perfect with it. Okay? And yep, just be mindful that if you are doing something for someone, you don't want to talk over it a lot, you know? You want to use the right utensils. You want to use the right measurements. You want to be respectful that it is for someone that's outdoors, okay? And you want to be as professional as possible if it's for someone. Even for your family, you know, if you want to be professional, but, you know, some family don't require, you know, perfect. So, especially if it's your indoor immediate family, it's okay. They know you made it with love, so they'll love it just the same. So, I'm going through here, guys. Going through here. I've decided to use the zero sugar because sometimes when I use the icing or the frosting, it gets to be too much, too sugary, you know? And I find myself wiping off all of the icing just to get to the cake because it's just too sweet. That's why a lot of people have went from this and they went to the, what's that, like cream cheese? Whatever they use it. something like that. And that's just a lot better. Okay? And it's best when you make your own, because you can reduce the sugars however you like. Okay, I'm going to get this off of here, guys. I don't like how that's looking. I don't like how that's looking. It's trash. It need to be in the trash, okay? Guys, do not mind this hair of mine. I need a wash day. But it's the first day of the year. And I am just excited about this cake. Okay. Okay, so I'm taking my time, guys. Trying to go through here. I'm going to have to add more. But I see I got a lot on one side, so I'm trying to spread it throughout. Because I see where I had some more on one side than the other. And I still have a nice amount inside, so I'll be fine. But guys, always make sure your cake is cool, because you don't want to tear the cake. If you don't wait till it cools and you try to ice it, you'll be tearing the cake. It'll be pulling apart. And then you'll have crumbs everywhere. And it just ruins, you know, the icing, you know, the look of it. It'd be crummy. So you want to give it a good cool down. Use your racks, guys. If you have a cooling rack, or if you don't have a cooling rack, well, I wouldn't suggest you sit it on your stove because your oven is still hot. So try to get you a cooling rack, or even if you have a muffin pan, sit it on top of your muffin pan, okay? Because there's airway there. You want to have something that has some airway. You don't want to just sit it on the counter or the table, because there's no air near the bottom. You're trapping, and you need an airflow. And that just helps with the cooling, to ensure that you know, your cake is looking okay. Okay? Not a professional, but just know by doing. No means no professional. By no means. Not here. But that doesn't stop me, guys. I can still get in here and make it happen. And I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. Okay? To my channel. I don't post as much as I like. When I do post, I try to put out quite a bit, because sometimes it's kind of hard for me to get to posting between working and everything and everyday life. So this one, I want to give it a little. Let me show you the guys. I'll show you the cake. Let me try to hold it the best way I can. The camera. Okay, I can see some little pieces at the bottom where I could get. Okay, I still see that. So I can go down further to get this. That's because the cake was flipped. So this is the bottom is actually the top. Okay, that's why we have all that under there. So I can go down there if I would like. But I would like to give it some type of pizzazz, you know? Some type of something. I don't want to just, see? Let me see if I can hold it for you guys. I'm trying to follow the lines of the cake. I want to give it some type of design. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. And I got lookers already. They're surrounding me for this chocolate. I have lookers. Okay? And already them barred me coming in here looking at this cake because they're ready to get with it. But what I need to do is get me some more milk, okay, in the house. I need more leche in the house, guys, because I would like to have me a nice little slice. I won't have a big slice because I didn't bake the 0 sugar cake. This one actually has the regular sugar, and I'm just using the 0 sugar icing. Okay, so I won't be having the slice that I would like. But I will have me a, I would enjoy it. I would enjoy my slice. Okay, I'm not going to overdo it as far as eating, all the sugars. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, guys, like I said, it takes patience. It takes patience, okay? You have to go through and just decorate it how you like. Okay, you don't have to follow how no one else does anything. That's how we grow, when you create and do your own thing. Okay? You don't always want to follow others. You want to, do your own thing. So yeah, here we go. Trying to get to the bottom. Video. So here we go. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do here, I might go through and go all the way to the bottom, or I possibly won't. But what I am gonna do is show you guys. Let me scoot back. Make sure this cake is secure. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get you to where you can see the cake. Okay? Never mind me. Okay? Let me lift it up. Lift it up. So here we go, guys. Okay? Before I put the icing. Okay? So, thanks for joining.